Hello and good evening to all of you once again. Today I would like to discuss the direction of the cyclone in the northern hemisphere or in the southern hemisphere, because if you are understanding any one of the direction you will naturally understand the other one. We all know that in the northern hemisphere the cyclone, I am not talking about the anticyclone, the cyclone, they always rotate in the anti-clockwise direction. But today I would like to prove it before you how it is anti-clockwise and why it is not clockwise. So basically why the cyclone happens, why they occur, because what happens that a situation comes in which the temperature at a particular point comparatively becomes more in comparison to its outer area or surrounding area. As you go forward from this point, the temperature will start decreasing. Here the temperature is the maximum one. So wherever the temperature is high, we always get the temperature is high, so the pressure will be low, because temperature and pressure, they are inversely proportional to each other. So in this case, let's assume here the temperature is very high, so the pressure will be
low.
yes, low. So low pressure will be developed here, low pressure in this point. All right, and in the outer area the high pressure. Why the high pressure? Because there is the low pressure. Comparatively the pressure will be high in the outer zone. So let's assume, these are the 4 points. The one is here, one and here. There will be high pressure, high pressure, high pressure and high pressure. Now what happens that if you forget everything, if you only remember the rule which tells about the direction of the wind, so it tells that the wind always blow from the high pressure to low pressure. So in this figure, since it is the high pressure and it is the low pressure, so the direction of the wind should be like this in every case, because the wind always blow from the high pressure to low pressure. So in cyclone, this is the highly, means heated point, the low pressure will be there, and around it the high pressure, because the temperature is comparatively less. But when you attach rest of the components, as we know that the earth keeps on rotating, and because of the rotation of the earth, Coriolis force is generated, and that Coriolis force deflects the wind in the right direction in the northern hemisphere. I am repeating it. Because of the rotation of the earth, the Coriolis force is generated, and that Coriolis force deflects the wind in the northern hemisphere in the right direction. So we are having northern hemisphere on the backdrop. So what will happen, that the wind which is coming straight from high pressure to low pressure, if you apply the principle or this Coriolis force, which is saying the wind will get deflected in the right direction in the northern hemisphere, so the wind which is coming straight, it will get deflected in this manner. I hope it is clear. The wind, high pressure to low pressure, instead of going straight, it will get deflected right side. The same will be here, rightward and rightward because of the Coriolis force which is getting generated as the earth is rotating. So don't you think a sort of anti-clockwise figure you are visualizing? Because the winds are not going like this. If the winds were going like this, then it would be clockwise, because what is the direction of the clock? Like this. So in the northern hemisphere, that is the reason that the winds, since they are getting deflected rightward, so the winds, instead of coming straight, they will get deflected, and this kind of swirling motion will generate, and that swirling motion is nothing but the cyclone. So the crux of the communication is that in the northern hemisphere, in case of cyclone, as the Coriolis force is there, because of that Coriolis force, the winds are getting deflected in the rightward, and because of that deflection, the winds are not coming straight. That's why the cyclone is somewhere connected with the word called cycle, or to rotate something. And since these winds are getting deflected rightward, that's why we are experiencing a sort of anti-clockwise figure here. The just opposite happens in case of anticyclone, but I want to restrict myself in the cyclone which is experienced in the northern hemisphere. Thank you very much.